Hello everyone and welcome to a let's play of this war of mine. My name is KushiKat and today I'm gonna make a little let's play of this game. Now a little things before. This game is a very depressing game about, you might have seen already, about war, but not about being the soldier of the war, but being a civilian in war and about survival. So if you get very attached to a game, then this might not be the game for you. But also this game is very very beautiful in my opinion. At least I have played it a couple of times. It's the second warning. This is not a blind let's play from me, but this is played it a couple of times. I know a few tricks in there, but I love it so much. Just I don't know, I love it so I just play that much because it's a great game and I recommend it to you in case you like it. So let's get started. It's only on day one. I just wanted to see if everything worked for the audio and stuff because this game has some issues about that. But anyway, let's get started. Of course, we started with day one in a city called Porygon. Okay, it seems we have two. Okay, we have three survivors. It seems like we're a group of three today, which is good. That's pretty okay. But this is gonna be our little house, our little shelter that we have to defend from raids, that we have to establish and build, and of course put some beds. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work, there's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends. This is Bruno and this is Marco. So when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. That's no obvious choice. They met Pavel with scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogoran's star football player, so this is the town that we are left in the war zone pretty much. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. So our objective here, we don't have a lot of things to do at the moment. The thing I start over always is, of course, we're gonna use what we have left in this house that people left behind. Of course, we have to remove some. Okay, it's locked. Never mind. Of course, we have to remove some of those barricades and, well, oh, this is also fuck. We have to remove the boulders and all the trash that is lying around here. But of course, Marco's gonna start with. Sadly, we do not have anything. Like, this is the thing that we just grabbed from whatever that pile of trash we had. So we have literally nothing to start with. Also, Pavel seems to be slightly sick. That's a status ailment, of course. There's tired, hungry, like injured or slightly wounded. I think, yeah, okay. One of them always lands with slightly wounded, and one is also always slightly sick. Anyway, let's go search a little bit more while our two companions dig for or remove the whole thing here. So yeah, anyway, the first day we don't have a lot of things to do. We always have a workbench where we can build stuff, and we actually gonna do that as well. Just gonna remove this barricade. But yeah, this is pretty much our house. You notice it has a few holes in here, which is not great, and that's gonna become a problem later on as well. But we're gonna fix that, of course. We have a little fridge, but nothing inside, obviously. Some parts and electronic parts. We have. Oh wait, there's. Well, no, Marco can get that after. We have a workbench where we can build. Of course, we have a door. There's sometimes some people gonna visit us. And yeah, this is pretty much our house. Of course, it has nothing. I'm surprised we even have electricity, to be honest, because this is a war zone, as I said. And look, we have all the electricity that we need. Not that electricity actually makes a big factor in this game. It there's a few things, but it really doesn't. We have a lockpick. Okay, this is like to explain a little bit. We have those are basic materials. Like this is components and this is wood. Those are the most basic components that you need for yourself. Parts is a little bit more upgraded. You don't need a lot of them. Then of course we have raw food. We have herbs. Herbs are not used for food, but the raw food obviously is. There's vegetables as well, which you can use for more food. There's electronic parts, of course, for electronic stuff, which I'm gonna show later. But we do not need to feed anyone just yet. Oh, okay, Bruno finished this. So you can go on ahead and do this. I'm a little bit hesitant to open this one and go to the next, to be honest. But what I'm gonna do first is... Marco, you gonna make a metal workshop, because this is used to make... to make more advanced, well, not advanced, but to make tools, and of course you can upgrade those to make more tools and so on. At the moment we do not have a lot, obviously, but yeah, gonna make the metal workshop right next to the workbench because it makes the most sense. You can place it anywhere in this building, honestly. Like there's no requirement of it. Let's see. Wait, no, I don't want to upgrade it. I can't even. And we're gonna make... I could make a shovel, but I don't really need a shovel at all. Like, I'm hesitant about making a shovel. It only helps you with those little trash piles. And that's it. I'm gonna use the lockpick to see what's in there. Hopefully we have something useful for our lockpick. Lockpicks are one-time use, so you can only use them once. We have and we have another lockpick, so that was actually worth it. And a book. Books are useful for distracting people because the mood also plays a big factor in this game. I could open this, or I can open this. I'm just gonna crowbar this. Wait, no, Pavel. Don't do that. You notice, like, under the names, of course, there's the name, and then there's some ads put to them. Skilled Scavenger, I have still yet to figure out what that means, but I know that he's good for scavenging, which I will come to later, because if you notice, there's a timer here as well. That means actually something important later on. You're gonna start cleaning this, and you're gonna go up here. No, actually, we need a bed. I'm gonna make a bed right away as well. The building in here is very simple. Like, you get shown what you can build. At the start, of course, you can build a bed, chair, a simple heater, a radio, which we could... A stove, which we need later on, a moonshine still, a metal workshop, we already did that, a rainwater collector, that's going to be really useful later on, and fuel out of tree, you could make fuel out of components, out of a book, or out of wood. I'm not recommending burning books because that's gonna that's gonna lower the morale in this, or the mood rather, in the group, and that's not the best thing. Filter is used for rainwater collector because you cannot drink rain just like that. Ooh, more books, water, and some beds. So yeah, I'm gonna make you make a bed. I hope that I'm actually have the time for this. I'm gonna place it here, where it's like safe from the shelling. Not that it really matters, but I mean, you might as well, right? Let's see if we can finish it. I'm gonna end the day because there's not a lot of things more to do, so end day. And the bed was finished, and the rubble, not really. So here's the second part of the game. At day you feed your group, you build stuff and tools and what and so on. But on the night, after you go for scavenging, and this is pretty much how much backpack space we have. And since he is skilled scavenger, I might as well put Mark on a scavenger. I'm gonna put him in sleep because he's wounded, and wounded is worse than sick. And I will let Pavel go guard. So we have three options. We have abandoned cottage, which a family barricaded themselves in this house, but despite their efforts, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. Still, we might find some useful things that looters overlooked or left behind. And this shows pretty much what there is in this area. There's lots of food, materials, and so on and so on. I'm looking in the reveal light. Of course, it has a little bit slightly changed. It might have has more stuff in it. But there's people living there, and we want to avoid contact because we do not have weapons, we do not have any means of defending ourselves. And there's a quiet house, which has a lots of everything. But if you read here, people are trying to lead normal lives. Here we've got nothing to look for unless we are willing to steal. And stealing is also very bad for the morale, mood for the group. So we're gonna go to the abandoned cottage because we have no danger there and nothing to worry about. I'm gonna bring the crowbar just in case to break in stuff. Might be useful. But what I'm gonna look for is more or less materials and a little bit of food. So let's get started. Let's see how this works. Sorry for my throat. Actually, I'm gonna drink something really quick because my throat is itching a bit. Okay, that should be better. So we can search these places like we did at home. See what's inside there. I'm gonna grab everything so I can stash it a little bit better in in the places. We know that it's abandoned, so you can just freely move around because sneaking in this game is also a little bit of an elemental. Okay, this is footsteps usually, but we know that this is abandoned and this can either be a person or it can be rats or it can be something and from the environment like a window hitting against it. But we know pretty much this is a rat because it just sneaked through the door. Oh, we cannot grab everything in here. It just sneaked through the door, so yeah, it makes sense that this might be just be a rat. I'm gonna place this down. I'm gonna place parts down because we do not need parts. We do not really need those either. We do not. Those is shell casings and this gunpowder, but we cannot make bullets as of yet. We're gonna have a look around what we can find here. Parts. I'm gonna take parts. Should take gun parts as well because we're gonna need that later on. We'll take this. Let's take the gun parts as well. Actually, we don't really need wood to be honest, so I can put some wood down. We need the components most. Let's put a little bit of wood down here. We know that we have a lot of wood in here, but yeah, as you can see, this is a rat. You notice this little circle around us. This is basically how loud we are to the environment. This is pretty small. If someone would be standing here, for example, he would be able to hear us. But yeah, this is just basic elements of this game. I'm gonna take some more components. Might as well take two. Let's see what's in here. Vegetable. Oh, this is good. We need that. We need that, and we need. Sugar is gonna become later on if you want to make alcohol. Alcohol is a really good item later on. It's used for barter, and I come to barter expect later on when it's come to use. So basically, we have a random chance of a trader coming in front of our house and start to trade with us, and we can do that. And like for example, we give him medicine, which is a good bartering item because it's rare, it's hard to get, and get components from him. Very basic trading system in there. I'm gonna free this from rubble and gonna break in with my crowbar in here because I want to put the crowbar at home. The crowbar actually is a weapon. It's not the best weapon, of course, because it's just a crowbar, but it's a weapon nonetheless, and it might reduce the risk of getting one of our members injured, and then we need to bandage them or give them meds, and I use those usually more for barter than for anything else. Any second now. You see this icon, this means we could also use a log. We could also have brought a log pick, but I like the crowbar more because it's more efficient. It has more uses than one. And the only difference is that the lockpick is very, very quiet, while the crowbar, you can see the circle here vibrating pretty much like a sound wave. Is very, very loud. We have also limited time, and the time actually. Oh, there's moonshine. This is basic alcohol, pretty much, and some herbal medicine. I'm gonna take it because I don't need it. more to break on. The time is gonna be very valuable in the case that there are rebels and military outside, and if they catch you in the night looting around, they might shoot you down, which of course you do not want to happen. So we have anything more to break in. I'm not gonna search anything more. Actually, I'm gonna search what this is. A note that says, on the first days they robbed us. 2 days later they murdered our girls. This is what I meant with this has a very set element of the game. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Okay, so this is what I meant with the very sad part. But what we know about that actually is very useful. Wait, let me check this. Family photo of the parents and 2 daughters. Good thing that girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Yeah, that might have been a bad idea. What we know about this is there's something buried in the backyard, and I believe this just appeared. And what we have inside here is, yeah, we have a broken pistol which we might be able to repair later on. But we don't need the gun now, and I'm gonna run to an exit and go to home. So Marco is back. This is pretty much day 1. We have officially survived day 1. This is a Tonight I had a really good haul. Look what I got. Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna need your items though. It seems that Bruno's starting to feel a bit unwell. That's not great. So he's sick and wounded. That's actually a bad thing, but not a lot we can do about that. Oh, I need more components. That actually sucks hard. I want to upgrade it because then I can make a hatchet and hatch some things down, but apparently I cannot do that. So I'm gonna no. Marker, you're gonna. What can I make? I can. I want to make a. Crude stove because we're gonna need that as a basic of cooking, and where else to put it than here. This is actually bad because I want. Okay, no, wait. You're gonna go here. You're gonna make this, and you're gonna make another bed because you're gonna be needing a second bed. You don't need it yet, but I mean, you might as well make a second bed. This is actually really terrible that Bruno is starting to feel sick, and yeah, that he's starting to feel sick and is wounded. That's actually not the best thing. I don't want to really give him like meds and bandages just yet because if he recovers for a night or recovers a little bit, he might as well lose all his sickness and stuff. So this is a pretty asshole move at the moment, but I'm gonna let. I need Bruno to work. No, Bruno, you're gonna work. And then let Pavel and Marco sleep. Marco because I need him for tomorrow's scavenging, and obviously Bruno, Pavel, so he can be on guard in the night again. I cannot make anything on the radio. I don't really want to make a radio. Radio gives you like a few information. What I wanted to do is a rainwater collector, but I cannot because I'm missing components. Oh, but I can collect this. I forgot there's a few things here to collect. Oh, okay, jewelry. Jewelry is very good for barter. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna remove. Gonna break into this door and try to get this space. Have I left everything else here? No, I think I only have this one. So Bruno has to be. Despite being sick and slightly wounded, you have to do this business now. I'm sorry, Bruno. You might also notice this temperature. This temperature, as you see, is actually okay. I think at 14 it starts to get chilly for them, which increases the chance of getting them sick. But at the moment, it's sunny outside. I think it's also because of those holes that it is colder outside. Well, the cold weather from the outside comes to the inside. And so there is that factor. I will just have to fix a few of those holes. I think there's 3 of them. I keep forgetting. There's this one. Okay, Marcos. Okay, Marco, you're gonna run up here. You're gonna replace Bruno, and Bruno's gonna pretty much. I'm sorry. Bruno's pretty much is going to be sleeping. Go, Marco, run! You notice that inside of our house we don't have the shockwave, but that's because stealth does not matter this early in the game. Okay, Marco is gonna replace you, and you, Bruno, are gonna go to bed. So you see he's recovering because he's resting. That's what I meant, that he might just lose. He might recover just from sleeping. It takes a lot slower than with meds, but we do not only have a limited amount. And he's not very sick, so it's fine. Yes, at least it's warm, indeed. I'm gonna break open this, I'm gonna search it, and then I'm just gonna end the day. I'm pretty sad that we haven't got... Wait, do we have... Okay, we have enough water. Yeah, and we have more food here. So, we're gonna end the day. Bruno's gonna sleep, you're gonna scavenge, you don't need the crowbar anymore, and we're gonna be on guard. And we're gonna... as you notice, we have a few more things to go on. But, yeah. We're gonna go to the abandoned cottage again, and we're gonna bring absolutely nothing because we don't need it. There's the gun again, of course. I'm gonna pile up a little bit of things again. I haven't checked anything on the upstairs, so god dang, my throat. So I'm gonna do that. I do not need... I guess I can take the electronic parts. Man, this is annoying, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take the book. Fine with that. So the bottom here is nothing really useful anymore. I need components. Components is what I need. I need components. Components is what I need. I'm gonna take the wood, I guess. Is there anything good of food resources in here? There's wood for some reason. I don't know why you keep sugar in in your fridge. Something that makes no sense to me. Why you would do that? More components. And electric power because we can stack it. I actually forgot what was down here. Probably nothing useful. We haven't checked this area yet, so... More components. Nice. I can stack those. Wait, was there an electrical part? Was there an electrical part? I haven't checked. No, it was normal part. That's fine. I don't need that. Let's see what else we have here. We have gun part, we have electrical part which we can take and stack. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, we're gonna take the bandages and we're gonna take the herbal medicine. The herbal medicine I don't tend to use, but it's a really good barter item. So I'm gonna take that as well instead of wood. And more components. Nice. I'm gonna take the components, honestly. I'm gonna take the components over the wood. Wait, I cannot. Okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that, and I think we're pretty much done here. I'm happy with what I got. I'm gonna look what we have inside here because I completely forgot. What do we have here? We had moonshine. We have some bullets here, which is actually pretty good. Oh, herbal medicine. Yeah, stack it. Cigarettes are bad. Like, they said it's a useful barter item, and yes, you can stack them a lot, but unless you get the full stack of it, it's not worth taking them with you. At least in my opinion. And we have some people that actually smoke them, so you would have to trade them instantly, and otherwise you get coffee. Some people are coffee drinkers. Day 3. I'm back, and I have the bandages, but we do not need bandages. So yeah, this is here. We've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. There were just a couple of scavengers, so they didn't do that much harm. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Bruno was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Okay, so Bruno's actually wounded now pretty hard. No, wait, he's not. He's lightly wounded, so that doesn't matter. Okay, Bruno, as you see, he's not sick anymore, which is great. But Bruno, I need you to cook. And the reason I want him to cook is because he's a good one, and he needs less resources for that. Wait, what am I? Oh, I'm missing fuel. Okay, wait. You're gonna make some. Gosh dang it! Wait, I need to check this thing first. And now I'm missing wood. Oh my god! I'm actually getting a little bit sad now. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get some wood next day. I'm gonna and make 2 fuel out of this, and we're gonna make 1 fuel out of components, which I do not like, but I have no other choice. Can I make 1 rainwater still though? I'm gonna do that, actually, because we need to collect rainwater. I'm gonna plan to place it up here, because, I don't know, kind of like the place here. Bruno, you're gonna go here. And you're gonna make food. I'm gonna make some cooked food for 2 people. Why is he not making? Hello? I really hope we have the barter today to arrive, because I'm getting kind of screwed up. Okay, so you're gonna eat, and then we're gonna let you eat. Yes, you're gonna eat. Because, as I said, Marco is gonna be our night owl. He's gonna be our night scavenger, so we're gonna need him on best form. You are just wounded. You're gonna eat. Is that the barter? Yes, that is the partner. That's perfect timing. So this is the trader that comes time to time. Oh, slight lag there. I'm gonna make Bruno fix. Oh, we cannot. Never mind. But this is the trader, and what we need is wood. Do you have that? You have plenty of wood, and some parts, and some bullets. But I don't need that. What I'm gonna do is trade my herbal medicine. Okay, he says this is too much of an offer. Of course, every certain item has a certain value. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if I can upgrade this now. Because if I can, I'm happy. No, I need 1 more wood. Give me. I don't need all those. I could need the vegetable though. I need that. Consider my last herbal medicine. Want to try harder. Okay. I need. No, I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna take the wood from him again. I'm gonna check if I need something else from him. Yeah, we're gonna trade, but I want to see how much I need for a hatchet, because the hatchet is marvelous at the beginning here. I'm gonna keep him a little bit here. I hope I'm gonna make it in time. Also, Paolo hadn't eaten yet. Let me see, what else do we have? What do we have actually? We have jewelry. We can trade jewelry. Let's do that. But I don't know what yet, so. Okay, what do we need for a hat? We need 1 more gun part and 1 more wood. Do you have gun parts and wood? Please say yes. Yes, he has that. Okay, we're gonna need. I'm gonna take your gun parts. I'm gonna take your remaining wood. I'm gonna take some parts from you. I'm gonna take components from you. See how much we can get for 2 jewelry. Wait, no. Wait, actually, we don't need parts. I'm gonna take components more. What else do we have to trade? Do we have anything else that we would be fine with trading? Lockpick. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't use the lockpick all that much, so thank you, man. You just saved us a bit. And we're gonna make a hatchet. Hatchet is great. Come on, Bruno. Be faster about it. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna eat 2 raw food because I don't have fuel and water is scarce. He's gonna need 2 raw food, but that's fine. So you might see, hey, the symbol changed here. And that means because we can hatch those things that we do not need. We don't need the bookshelf. No, not the bookshelf, the dresser. But it gives us a lot of wood and a lot of fuel for free. Or not free, but more than we lost. There's a place up hatch it here that we can do. So I'm gonna hatch this little cupboard. Gonna do that. Oh, no, 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 yes. You stay there. And hatch this, and in the meantime you collect all this. This is why I wanted so badly. I wanted to have a hatch at the beginning so we can pretty much gain a lot of wood and fuel at the beginning. Kind of dirt with my planning there, but I still get it, so it's fine. Do we have anything else to hatch? Yeah, you can have this. And Marco actually slept enough, so I'm gonna go here. It doesn't really matter anymore. He's not hungry, so it's fine. Do we have, how much water do we have? Okay, we have enough water. Okay, let's see. What's the next biggest concern that I have about my gear? My items, at least, in the house. Gonna check I want to upgrade my workbench, so I'm gonna look for that. What do I need? I need parts. I need some components. I need parts. So I'm gonna look for that so we can build some more stuff. But this is gonna be ending the day. And this is danger, but let's go there anyway. The supermarket is located in the area remaining under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in the way. Some doors might be locked. Crowbar could be something handy, of course. I'm gonna take that then. You are tired, so you're gonna sleep, and Bruno's gonna guard. So supermarket it is. Prepare. Crowbar. And let's go. Oh, we can see there are a few people. I'm not alone here. I need the components and parts. I hope they're friendlies and don't shoot me. Okay, hey you. Should be enough for both of us, don't worry. Okay, so he's letting me go around here roaming. That's good. What I'm looking for is barter. I don't look for wood. I don't need wood. I should have taken it anyway. This is good. Gunpowder is good. Fertilizer is not that great. Fertilizer is needed for some plant growing, herb growing, and also for traps that we need later, but not yet. Gun parts. Components. I guess I don't need the wood though. Yeah, you got my eye on me. I know. I don't need the coffee. Coffee is decent bargaining item, but I don't like it. It takes so much to take. No, nothing here. Yeah, I don't want to. They have guns and everything, so I have no need to get in a fight with them. Oh, shopping cart. Ooh, medicine. Parts. I don't need sugar. I didn't want sugar that early. Need the water in there anyway. How do I get down? Oh, there's the. Okay. Okay, so I can break in here. That's good. Don't mess with me. I'm not. I swear. I'm just scavenging here around you with the crowbar, as I said. Could try to take them out, but I could only take out one and then they would shoot me. So that's not the best idea. More medicine, vegetables. Ooh, broken helmet. You could take that. And some pistol. I don't need that. I actually want the breaking pistol. I would, but the helmet is good. Although I don't need it yet. I don't need food either that early. I'm gonna take the helmet because it might be good for trading. But the medicine is really good for trading as well. So curse it, curse it. No, no, I'm gonna take it anyway. But I need components. What I need the most is components. And parts. Let's see, do we have anything in here that interests me? Yes, we have that. More water. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my god, I thought for a moment she would shoot me or something. Because she was turning like around with the gun pointed to me and then, no, nope, never mind. Don't scare me like this, NPC, please. Oh, 2 barrels that we can do. Let's see. More components. I need that. Also took something else that I do not want. But don't need wood. We have tons of wood at home. Thanks to our hatchet. Components are also used for filters, and the filters are needed because... Have I looked in here? Because rainwater collecting. I'm gonna stack that. So I haven't looked in here actually. There's something under there. There's something. Medical supplies that we do not need. I have looked in here. I have looked in the shopping cart. I haven't looked in here at all. Let's see what we have here. Of course, we could also bring the hatchet somewhere else. Oh, components. We could bring the hatchet somewhere else and hatch this, for example. But we don't have. We do not have the need for wood and anything. More components and parts. More parts. Okay, we have a lot of stuff left over, so there's a decision to make. Why is he running it? Was he running it? Or is he just running? Oh, okay, they're just running away. Okay, phew. I thought for a moment they were like, okay, I did something and messed up, and now they're gonna shoot me. That would have been disastrous. We don't have a lot of things to do. I'm gonna take the broken pistol here because it's good for bargaining. Gonna take that. Gonna take the bullets because the bullets always come in handy. And actually, I'm gonna take those met ingredients from here, and I think somewhere here, because those can also be really good for barter. And I do not have any need from here. I don't see components anymore, so that's that. And I'm gonna run to exit as well. Go, Marco! You can do it. I have checked this. Okay, yeah, I did. It's empty. And Marco is back. And I think I'm gonna end this episode. Wait, first we're gonna check what happened to us. Day 4. Bruno has a deep wound he could do with some bandages. Why is he getting wounded all the time? Okay, so we need to bandage him up now. Oh, I haven't talked about this. The bio. Bios pretty much tells the story of each individual character. I'm not gonna look into it because... Actually, why not? But I'm gonna look into it next time. So... Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little look and let's play which is gonna happen of this war of mine. My name is KushiKat and thanks for watching.